So I stopped by the local Goodwill. Well, not local. This one's a little further out from me. Probably a 40-minute drive. I was in the area. And it's closer to the city, but man, the prices are crazy. Leave a comment down below if you think Goodwill prices are just insane these days. I was looking at items and I'm like, oh, that's a good item. Oh, that's a good item. And they're priced practically what you'd pay. You know, I mean, not exactly what you'd pay, less on most of them. But, you know, to the point where as a reseller, there's nothing to make there. So I don't know who their target audience is anymore. I guess they want people to just come in and buy stuff. But like back in the day, you know, as a reseller, you come in there, you just buy to resell. You have a good cash flow system going, but now stuff just sits. Anyways, we did pick up Madden, which I would not have picked up, but you guys, it's sealed, brand new. Goes for like 16 bucks, so at $3, nothing crazy, but I guess I'm just a sucker for sealed vintage, I guess vintage retro games, right? 360 is kind of starting to be retro now. So I was like, that's cool, man. It's sealed. Why not grab it for that reason alone? And, you know, at $3 into 16, you're still making like $8-9 there if I sell it. The one that was actually pretty good was finding these two together at $3 a pop. That's about $6. They're both in there. Discs look great. These games have a following and some value, and I was like, I wonder what they are allotted together, because individually I'm sure you're not making much. Turns out it goes for about $25-26. So at $6 buy cost, you know, you're bound to make about 15 bucks here after shipping and fees, you know, maybe 14 bucks. So pretty nice pickup on the PS4 games. And then the real nice item, which until I saw the price tag, that is, was this RCA camera. So this RCA camera actually is a pretty sought after one. Good sell-through rate. It takes regular AAA batteries, and the battery compartment looked clean. So if this works, I think I can get close to $100 for it. I think there's one listed for 70, the cheapest right now. But you know, I have some tapes I can wad up. I got the bag, so hoping that will kind of push this above the other listing if it works. If it doesn't work, the price tag on this was $25. There was another JVC camera that didn't have a price on it, and I was gonna grab that one too, because that one sells for like 50, but there's no battery. So you can't even check to see if that one works. I'd be selling it essentially as is. There was like a car charger in there, so maybe I could see if it at least turned on, possibly get 50 bucks for it. But they wanted 15 for that one too, and I'm like, 15 from 50? And I was like, I don't know, you guys. If it had a battery, I'd probably do the 15. But without the battery, and it's just not as good of a sell-through rate. So again, I didn't take it. But I did take this one because 4 listed. I think there was 3 sold. Good sell-through rate. $25 though. Now, had I waited till Monday, I had a VIP reward or VIP discount, 60% off. But I don't live around here, and I doubt I'll be here on Monday. So it might be gone by then. I mean, if a reseller comes in here and sees this for 25 bucks and sees that they go for like 100, I mean, I saw one sell for $200, but it had a bunch of extra stuff with it. So, you know, 100 bucks I think you can get for it. A reseller's gonna jump on that. Even if I get the 70 bucks, which is the lowest listing right now, still worth the 25 bucks, right? You're looking at a double up right there. So anyways, that's my trip to Goodwill. Insane prices. I don't know how they're gonna keep being in business this way. They really need to do something about it. And each Goodwill is different. Maybe your Goodwill is not like that. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experience has been at Goodwill recently.
It is now Thursday, December 5th, and we had a ton of sales come in yesterday. I think we had 13 orders total. I did ship one of those, which was the drum set. But now I'm gonna ship everything else out. So let me pull those orders for you, show you what's selling on eBay. So first and foremost, we sold quite a expensive game. If you ever come across this one, don't sleep on it. And it is Wild Arms My Code F. Now this does come with a DVD disc. If you have both discs, that's worth even more money. But we just have the single disc here of the game. This sold for $88 plus shipping. And for a less expensive game, we also sold Shrek Super Slam for the original Xbox. This sold for about $10 plus shipping. It is complete. And finally, another mid-game in terms of pricing, we have Wii Sports Resort. Now this is the sleeve version, and this sold for $31 plus shipping. Did have a couple consoles sell. First one being the PS1 bundle. As you can see, we are selling through those as well, and it's already pre-packaged. This sold for $48 and some change plus shipping. Are all in at about $60. The other console is, again, something that a lot of people sleep on, are these educational consoles for younger kids. So we sold a E-Tech system with 2 controllers. So there's one controller, there's the second controller, and this is like a more fancy controller because it also has the stylus. And then this is the VTech system right here, and it also had 6 games with it, which are these little cartridge-based games. We got 2 of the Winnie Poohs, we got Nemo, so we got some nice kind of Disney ones in here, Pixar, Diego Go. This console right here sold for $60 plus $20 shipping, so that's like $80 right there. So do not sleep on those. I think I paid $15 for that at a Goodwill, which is typically what they price them at, about $12-15. Also, the Season of Toys, and we sold this Venomized Hulk toy that I just picked up a few videos ago, along with a bunch of other toys for $25, and he sold for $16 plus shipping. I think I should be able to make about $12 on him after all is said and done. And I have another larger toy. Might as well show him the Grim Reaper over here, Monster Jam, and that one should sell around the same price as well. So once that one sells, I should be in the money, and then I have all those other toys that I still need to sell from that lot. So a pretty good pickup. Venomized Hulk, $16 plus shipping. Only toy though we sold a really cool toy that I picked up earlier this year. I did pay up. I think I paid $40 for him. But this is pretty cool. This is an in-the-box sealed exclusive box set for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So you have all your main characters, the Master, Buffy herself, Angel, Willow, in the box, sealed, new. This sold for $100 plus $20 shipping. So $120 is what the buyer paid, plus taxes, of course. And that is going to be a pretty good sale for us. But again, I did pay up on it, like $40, I think. Another golf shirt sell. That's the one. Yep, right there. Callaway golf shirt. This sold for, I believe, $8.50 plus shipping. So not much, but I already made my money's worth on that church sale lot. And this is just an additional item that's pure profit. It is the Christmas season, so if you haven't listed your Christmas stuff yet, get on it because there's only a few more weeks left till Christmas. Did sell this little Santa figure here, vintage, by Homco. Pretty cool. It's actually a piggy bank too. Has the stopper. Got this from a storage unit. Bunch of other stuff that I had already sold from that storage. All kinds of items. Made my money's worth extensively on that because the storage unit was $10 and I probably made a few hundred off of it already. But this just sold again from that storage unit for $10 plus shipping, something like that. This Department 56 Village Accessories Good Fishing. Picked this up in a lot a while back. I actually did a short on it if you want to go check that out. But we've already sold through a few of those prior to the holidays. And now this one sold for $47 plus shipping. Pure profit at this point because the others had paid for the lot. So pretty happy with that. Last 2 items here. I did sell another hand sanitizer. If you've been following the channel, you know I've been selling hand sanitizers for a long time. Sold 1 bottle of that. Pop up right here. Only I think 2 bottles left and I'll be done with those forever. Great investment, but just difficult to deal with. And then final item that we sold. Set of 3 records by Martin Denny. A Taste of Honey, Forbidden Island, The Exotic Sounds of Martin Denny, and Exotica. And so I guess he does have a little bit of a following, this Martin Denny character. So when I lotted these up, I figured it would sell quicker than individually, and I was right. It sold for $28 plus shipping for all 3 of these records. Get these packaged up now, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some more in by the end of today. Had a couple more items sell. I'm trying to get out to the post office today. One of those is a bundle of video games. We have Just Dance 2, Just Dance 3, Just Dance 4, and Just Dance 2015. These sold for $38.50 shipped. So buyers all in at $38.50 plus taxes. Not a bad bundle if I do say so myself. And we sold this VHS player that I picked up at the estate sale a few weeks ago. JVC, this sold for $41 plus $20 shipping. So $61 all in for the buyer. Got done packing up the Just Dance games and the VHS player, and we sold another N64 bundle. That's gonna be this one right here. And this one sold for even more money than the last one. $65 in shipping, plus $20 shipping, don't forget. So that's about $85 all in. And typically shipping's about $15, so we should make, yeah, about $65. And just as I was bringing all of the orders upstairs, the N64 included, we made another sale, and that is going to be this Charter remote. This sold for $12.40 shipped.
So I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. I was picking up beef from a local farmer, and I'm probably an hour away from home, kind of north. And stopped by this one warehouse that constantly does these sales. I think they buy pallets or whatever they do, but they always have a bunch of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And in this case, I didn't film because I didn't see any. There's usually nothing that good here, so I wasn't expecting much. But turns out they had these Harley Davidson motorcycles, brand new in box, and these are kind of collectible. And believe it or not, he's got the full set of 6. So all 6 on the back was there. And they're going for about $30 a pop on eBay. He had them at $10 a piece. I said, hey, if I buy all 6, will you cut me a deal? He said $50. And, you know, I could have tried to haggle a bit more, but I feel like $50 was fair, considering they go for $30 a pop. There's 6 of them, 6 times 30, it's $180. You know, after shipping fees, I should be making about $90 profit here. So pretty cool find. Yeah, there's 6 different motorcycles, the full set, all brand new in box. From the back here, so all 6 of those in my bag. A few orders to pull this Friday, a lot of video game orders, well not a lot, but a few, and a couple records plus a console. We have Far Cry 6 that sold for $470 plus shipping for the Xbox One. Picked this up with a lot of games you'll see in one of my second video I posted. Picked this up along with a bunch of other games, Nintendo games. Anyways, paying off that lot slowly right here. So that $5 plus shipping. Then we sold Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the second time. First time the case arrived damaged, so he returned it. Now we're selling it again. This sold for $28 plus $470 shipping. Again, sold it once before. Buyer was unhappy with the case that cracked during shipping. Sent it back to us. Now we're sending it for a second time. So we're already $12 into just shipping fees on this item, there and back, and then there again. So hopefully we don't get another return on this guy. And then last but not least, we have for the original Xbox, the Godfather game. This is complete. This sold for $880 plus shipping. Much more valuable on the Xbox 360 if you can find it. But pretty neat that we have 3 generations of Xbox games going out today. As for consoles, we do have another N64 sale, the 6th one now that's sold, and this one sold for $65 plus shipping. Have 3 left over here and 2 left over here. I had originally listed 11 N64s pre-boxed like this, tested, working, all that's good stuff, all part of the process, and we're already we're halfway through, so not bad. This was just done like 2 weeks ago too. And for the record, some pretty decent sales.
we have first and foremost Pink Floyd. This is a double album. As you can see here, it's got 2 vinyls. Both are double-sided vinyls. This sold for $41 plus shipping. And then we also had, oh, not that one. We had Sesame Street Fever. This sold for $10 plus shipping. The Pink Floyd I picked up for, I believe, $1. My local pawn shop had a bunch of records come in one day, and I came in there, saw a bunch of them, asked what they were pricing them at, and the person working there said $1 a piece. So I just grabbed a bunch of good records, Pink Floyd being one of them. And then as for they were all kind of in bad condition though. Pink Floyd was decent condition, but there are some like little scratches on the vinyl. Still works, tested it. And then the Sesame Street, along with a lot of these other records you see there, I think I picked those up for about $2-3 a piece at a garage sale. I've already sold through 2 bundles that were both like $28, the James Bond bundle as well as the Martin Denny bundle. So already made my money back and profit on all the records and have quite a few more to sell. Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday, December 7th. Sales are starting to slow down a little bit after Black Friday and Cyber Monday, hoping they still continue to pick up through the end of the month. That being said, we had a few orders come in yesterday. Let me show you what people bought. Starting off with this copy of Freestyle for the PS2. This is a complete, nope, not complete. It's got no manual, some writing on the disc. This sold for $4.70 plus shipping, so not too much. Over here we have a Minolta camera. This is sort of a more desirable model of Minolta. Very nice camera. See if I can open this up here with one hand. The thing is that I can't get it all. Anyways, I don't feel like doing all that. Minolta camera with a Vivitar flasher. Nice cases on both of those. I actually picked this up for, I believe, $40, so it wasn't the best buy. We did sell it for $80 plus shipping, so I'm gonna make probably $30 on it. And we've had it for a little bit, so I'm happy with it, but it's not like the most extraordinary buy ever, but you know, almost a double up, so we'll take it. Another item that's been in the store for a while is this Atari Flashback 2. This sold for $15 plus $12 shipping, so about $27 total. I did pay $5 for it. I'm assuming it's going to be at least $10 to ship. So after all is said and done, I'm not making a lot of money. But again, this was sort of earlier on in my reselling journey. So a lot of stuff like this, you know, I've gotten much better at picking items, and I probably wouldn't have paid $5 for this today if I seen it. $1 I probably would, but not $5. So yeah, not worth a lot of money, these Atari flashbacks, so don't spend money that's not worth it on items like that. And lastly, in the video game section, picked up this Oregon Trail 2 for I believe $1. I have one more copy there as well. And yeah, it sold for $4.70 plus shipping, so should make maybe like $5 on it, $4 on it, nothing crazy, but we'll take it. And lastly, you guys, after almost 2 years of selling these, we finally sold the last 2 hand sanitizers. So it's been quite a journey. Right here, you'll see the comp. Pick those up for $11 total for a pallet, over 200 bottles. And yeah, we've definitely made our money's worth on that. Probably one of the better investments, but a lot of work selling it all, and the shipping is just horrendous on those things because they're just awkward size, and if somebody buys one, then you're like makeshifting a box to get it in. But anyways, really good investment. Probably made over $1,000. I honestly more like over $1,500 on that $5 pallet. So had the opportunity to buy more back then. They had more pallets of these, but we just didn't have the space for them. But if I did have the space, I probably would have picked those up because, you know, it's like a bread and butter pretty much. Just about to go to the post office, but we made another sale of another bundle. This bundle right here, 4 Sonic games. For the Xbox 360, we got Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Ultimate Collection, Sonic Generations, and Sonic All-Star Racing. This bundle sold for $50 plus shipping. Don't sleep on those bundles, guys.
19
$14.33. Went to my local pawn shop today. They had posted a bunch of 2 packs of Costco Pokemon cards. I freaked out. I was like, man, this might be the jackpot. I mean, we're talking probably over 50 of these things they got in a pallet or something. Turns out somebody took all the cards out, so all you have is like these activity books in the packaging. Total bust. They wanted $3 a piece. I'm like, who's gonna buy this? So I just left them there. But I did see some games. Michael Jackson has gone up in value now. It's like a $30 game, $25. So they've had this for a while, but it was like $20 before, and they charge $6 a game. So should be able to make about $20 on this, hopefully. It'll be like 18 after shipping and fees. NBA Jam for PS3, another $6 there. But that probably sells for about 18. And then actually this Apache Air Assault is about a $18 game as well. So 18, 25, paid $20 for all of it. Should come out with at least a double up. And they're all good sell-through, so why not? Got another update for you this Saturday. 2 more items have sold, a little higher value items. First and foremost, another N64 bundle. This sold for $170. Oh, sorry, not $170. This sold for $65 plus $20 shipping. So buyers all in at like 100. No, not 100. Buyers all in at like 85, 90 after taxes, I think. We are going to make probably $65, honestly, on that one. Although it's going to New York, so the shipping might be a little more expensive. And as for the other item, we took a best offer on one of these snow globes. So on our way to making our money back, but it is the comic strip Mickey. And this snow globe right here just sold for $80 plus $20 shipping. I'm gonna have to very carefully wrap this with bubble wrap to make sure it does not get damaged. This one also lights up, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, happy to make a dent in the I think it's like $350 purchase. Maybe it was $320 for all those items that I picked up at that auction. So this should put a little dent in it. I'm hoping to get about $70 after shipping and fees. So yeah, just a few more snow globes and we'll be in the profits in no time. Good morning. It is Sunday, December 8th. Another new morning. Had a few items sell yesterday. Sales sort of slowing down here, it seems, for Sunday, but hopefully they will pick up again starting next week. That being said, we did sell my first of the Sonic the Hedgehog toys that I had done a little retail arbitrage with. Picked them up for $10 a piece. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. I think I have like $12 on the shipping for these guys, or $10 for shipping. So $30, which is sort of what I estimated, and I should make about $10 on it. So as long as I sell all of them, I should come out with about $80 in profit, which would be a double up from what I spent, because I spent $80 on all of them. So yeah, not too bad there. Basically making about $20 a piece on these after buying them for $10 a piece. An even more interesting pickup, however, is this original Xbox bundle. We have the original Xbox here. A little scratch on it, but otherwise plays well. We do have a copy of Halo 2, considered, I believe, to be one of the better Halo games. And then we have an OEM Xbox controller. Also have the DVD remote and dongle and your cords. That sold for $115 plus shipping, so buyers all in at about $140 after taxes. And I reckon I will make hopefully about $100 off this total. Paid $30, I believe, for it at my local pawn shop. So not a bad flip in my opinion. And lastly, in the media section, we sold this copy of The Real Ghostbusters Season 1 or Volume 1. This sold for $8 plus shipping. Good morning. It is Monday, December 9th. We have quite a few orders to pick today, so let's get right to it.
first off, we have a calculator that sold. This one right here. This sold for $39 plus shipping. It's a TI-89. We also sold this Game Talk headphone jack for the PS2. Sort of a rare item. This sold for $21 plus shipping. For the third item, we have this Radica bass fishing. I always try to pick these up if they're a few dollars at a sale because they usually sell for 15, 20 bucks. And in this case, it was $15 plus shipping. So $20 on that item. Pretty neat. And then we had some game sell. We had the Wii Sports Resort, which went for, I believe, $31 plus shipping. We have Donkey Kong Country Returns that went for $15 plus shipping. And then we have Freestyle PS2. This went for $5 plus shipping. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't sell another console. So the PS1 bundle, I think I only have a couple of those left now. And this sold for $48.95 plus shipping. 3 more items to go. Here we have another record that's sold, and it's gonna be the Big Bombi by Cheech and Chong. I already sold one of these. This is the second one I'm selling now. First one I sold for $45. This one sold for $50 plus shipping. It has the paper to roll up a fat blunt or joint, which a lot of those are missing because people would buy this album and then get super high. Cheech and Chong, right? But now, finding it with the papers is much more harder. So without the papers, this is more like a $20 album. With the papers, we're talking 50 bucks. So another clothing item, it's gonna be this WrestleMania shirt, WrestleMania 6, new with tags, does have, I think his name is The Animal. I can't remember all these wrestlers. But this sold for, I believe, $17 plus shipping, which is pretty nice considering I picked it up at Goodwill for only $1.50. They had yellow tags on sale that day. This shirt was like $3, so yeah, I think it was like $1.50 I paid for it. And lastly, in the darkest corners of the area here, we have the board game Rush Hour, brand new sealed. Saw some YouTuber talking about this. I think it was Flipping Junk, saying that these are pretty good. Maybe on Amazon they're better because I've had this for quite some time. It did sell for $22 plus $8 shipping, so 30 bucks, and I only paid $5 for it at a garage sale. That's it. I gotta pack these orders up and get them shipped, and we'll see if anything else comes through. It was a busy few days, last couple days here, so just haven't had time to do any new drafts. Luckily, we had a lot of listings backpiled, or in the back lot, as they would say. So I have been working off those, but we did have quite a few sales yesterday, actually. Let's see what sold. For starters, this keyboard that we just picked up at Goodwill for $8.99 sold for a whopping $170 plus shipping. I did take a best offer on that one because I paid $8.99, you guys. I understand that it could sell for $200 plus shipping, which is what I had it for. But at $170 plus shipping, you just can't lose on that for $8.99. So I let it go, and the buyer's happy, and I'm happy. Really quick flip, by the way. I just listed that last night. Last night listed it, and it sold literally within 24 hours for $170 plus shipping. So be on the lookout for those or ergonomic Microsoft keyboards. Also, another item I listed just yesterday is this Guitar Hero Les Paul guitar for the Xbox 360. This did in fact sell for $80 full asking plus $20 shipping, so $100 there. Love these guitars. This literally sold within 24 hours. And what's awesome is that this handle detaches, unlike the Rock Band guitars, which are all one piece. So whenever I get my hands on Guitar Hero guitars, if I get a good price for them, especially Xbox 360, you know I'm picking those up. In the video game section, we did sell this 3 games of Tony Hawk Underground, Tony Underground 2, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. I think they're all complete with manuals as well. This bundle sold for $30 plus shipping. And then also in the PlayStation 2 section, we do have another bundle here that's sold for $52 plus shipping. That is Dance Dance Revolution, bundle of 4 games, plus there is also 2 disc-only games in here as well. So 6 games total, and that sold for, here's the disc-only right here, and then there's probably another disc-only here. Yeah, so 6 games total, $52 plus shipping on Just Dance bundle, or sorry, Dance Dance Revolution bundle. So again, bundles, they work really well. And we just sold this for the Xbox the other day, but here's it for the PS2. $10 plus shipping, nothing crazy. It is the greatest hits and it is complete. But definitely a game that sells quick. This mariachi doll that I had picked up at the estate sale a couple videos ago. This sold for $45 plus shipping. So really great pickup there. Paid $30 and a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. If you can go back and look at the video, you'll see what I paid for this particular guy and those items. So with him and the turtle stuff, I mean, at $30, we've already made well over $150 probably. We did sell 2 car items. First one is this Up in Smoke Cheech and Chong custom little car. And this sold for $22 plus shipping, so pretty happy with that. That came with a huge buyout that I did a very long time ago on trading a PS5 plus $200 and the PS5 I picked up for $250, I think. So basically $300 all in. I sold that, or traded that to a guy for a Commodore 64. Maybe it was, yeah, $350, I think. So $550 all in, $450 all in, something like that. Anyways, bunch of Commodore 64 stuff, which I already had done an auction on whatnot, and sold a bunch of that. And then a bunch of toys. And anyways, I've made well over $1,000 on that pickup. You lose count at some point, but this was one of the items that was included in that, along with a few Cheech and Chong records that I had been selling on the channel if you haven't seen already. And then we have 2 more items from that same pick, and these also sold for like $22 plus shipping. Again, pretty much a throw-in with that deal. So I mean, right here, you know, we're making $50 off that, and I've made well over 1,000 prior to this. So yeah, pretty nice. And I still have a bunch of stuff left over. So that's what I love about big bulk deals like that. But anyways, cool little sales here. Love it. Not going to cost a lot to ship. And the last item that I have to pick is, there it is. It is the Sean's Ford Mustang, $10 plus shipping on that one. Been selling quite a few of these. So actually that ended up being a good pickup too. But that's, again, a whole storage buyout that I did, and I paid probably $2,500. But there were so many good things, you guys. I mean, 2 Pokemon Emeralds, which sold for $400 just alone, you know. Anyways, crazy buyout. Still have a bunch of stuff from that as well. Complete Nintendo 3DS XL High Roll Edition. I mean, all kinds of stuff like that. So anyways, hope you loving the content. This is everything that we have to wrap up and sell. A bunch of games. So not too much stuff, but you know, 9 orders, and hopefully they keep on coming so we can get through our stretch goals and goals for the year. So I have a few of those orders boxed already, as you can see with the guitar. Found a box for it here on the floor. So as I'm working on that though, we did just get another sale, pretty nice one. Sold this Nintendo Switch. If I can open the case here. Now this is the first edition, but the Joy-Cons work. It works, no charger. It is missing the kickstand, and there's a tiny like crack in the plastic right there. But other than that, I sold that for $140 plus shipping. Again, overnight, you guys. That's 3 sales I posted yesterday that sold today. So if you have good items, now is the time to list them. People are doing their last, you know, few weeks of Christmas shopping. So people are looking at what's going to get to their home in time for them to still wrap it, put it under the tree. So if you got stuff like this that has a high sell-through rate, now is the time to list them, and for top dollar too. Because again, $140 for a V1 Switch with 2 Joy-Cons plus $20 shipping, I think I had on there. Maybe it was $10 shipping. Either way, it's $150. I mean, with the damage on there, on the crack and the kickstand missing, I think that's a pretty top dollar deal. People still bought it though, right? Because it is Christmas. People are running out of stock. People are running out of time. Get your stuff listed. Good morning, everybody. We have 7 orders to pick. Let's see what they are. Starting off with another Department 56 item. Only have a few left now. And this is the Nottingham Church. This sold for $50 shipped, which is pretty good. Pure profit there. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Half the week is already over, and we have 7 items to pull from yesterday. So let's see what those items are. So this right here is actually a old leather camera case. It is sort of falling apart in terms of the leather. So yeah, you can see it's very old. But this is for like an old Kodak camera. This sold for $14 plus shipping. Have nothing into this at all. Got this with a lot of vintage items that I've been selling for a while and have made my money back on that and then some a long time ago. So pretty nice to have this sell. I actually didn't know if it would sell, but it definitely did. Looked up the comps, saw it was worth it. Would sell for more if it was in better condition, but in the condition it's at, I did have it priced less than any others on the market. We have some games that sold, starting off with Pitfall for the Atari 2600. Definitely a Bolo Atari game if you can find this one, you guys. This sold for $17 plus shipping. Label's pretty good on it, but it does have like some specs on it. So otherwise, really good condition. $17 plus shipping on that one. And then for something that was a little less money, we have Twisted Metal Black for the PS2. This is the bonus disc edition, which surprisingly doesn't hold that much more value than the regular one. But this sold for $7 plus shipping. We did sell a Lego set, which was going to be this Minecraft. This sold for $30 plus shipping, around there. I actually got this from points that I get from my credit card. I had like a few points left over, and I was like, I wonder if I could just get like a free item from the merchandise to sell on eBay. And so I actually picked up this Lego set and another Lego set. So I'm nothing into these, but I do get $30 plus shipping on that one. In the records section, been doing pretty good on these records actually. And just now we sold a record called Batucada by Walter Wanderley. Received a best offer on this for $8. I had it up for $10 and shipping, and I accepted that offer. Should make about $7-8 on it after shipping and fees. And lastly, if you've been part of this channel for a while or have seen my other videos, then a while back I did a video game pickup where I picked up a bunch of N64 games. I did actually a short on that one. On the video, I also picked up a bunch of consoles, and some of those happened to be Xbox Ones. So I think I spent like $100 total on everything, including those N64 games. And let me tell you, the Xbox One right now that just sold is going to pay for the whole lot. Here is the Xbox One. And so there was like 3 Xbox Ones, a PS3, Xbox 360s, just a bunch of consoles. And here, I finally checked the Xbox Ones. Missing the back cover, but it is an original Xbox One controller. We have, these were also part of it, the controllers. We have one with a camel, but this is third-party camel one. And then the Xbox itself. And I took a while to get these listed because they were super dirty and I was worried they might not work. So I actually took them apart, cleaned them thoroughly. Somebody put a marker on these holes here, that's why it looks like that. But tested it and it works like a charm. So had it up for $140, took a best offer at $126 plus shipping. So buyers all in at like $146, with taxes probably $150. But yeah, that basically pays for that whole lot of N64 games, which had included, you know, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Paper Mario. If you haven't seen the video, you should definitely check it out. But yeah, $100 for all of that, and I just basically made all my money back and then some with this one sale. And there's 2 other Xbox Ones. One of them is for parts, bad HDMI port. Other one's fine. So hopefully you guys will see those sell here in future videos. But other than that, appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. And don't forget to leave a comment down below on what you think with these pickups. And don't forget to like the video, as it helps me with the algorithm on YouTube. Anyways, have an awesome day. I'll see you later.